Dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashu Sharma, and we in the previous session we have started simple interest and compound interest. So we are doing the questions on this. I hope the previous video made the concepts clear about simple interest and compound interest, and I hope you were able to understand the difference between the two interests. So now let's move on to question number 2 of 8.1 NCERT book. So now dear students, let's see what is question number 2. Kamla borrowed rupees 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter at the rate of 15% per annum, compounded yearly. Point to be noted, compounded yearly means annually for the complete year. What amount will she pay at the end of 2 years and 4 months to clear the loan? So dear students, Kamla borrowed rupees 26,400 from a bank. Means Kamla ने ये उधार लिए हैं. So this is a principal money to buy a scooter at the rate of 15% per annum. Now she took the loan at the rate of 15% per annum. Point to be noted, compounded yearly. What will be the amount? We need to find out the amount at the end of 2 years and 4 months. So whatever is given to us, first of all we will write down all the things, principal, then rate. Now the focus point is the time. As it is given compounded yearly, we need to find out compounded annually means. For that the time is 2 years 4 months. 2 years is okay because 2 complete years. So 2 years के लिए okay. But what about 4 months? So dear students, we will first convert months into year. Like 12 months is equal to 1 year. How we can convert it? So 1 month. For 1 month is equal to 1 by 12. 12 will goes in the by cross multiplication year. So for 4 months what do you get? बड़े से छोटे पे जाएंगे divide, then smaller to greater we have to multiply. So 4 by 12 years. So in this 4 months will get converted into years, right? So now dear students, what is given to us? 2 years and 4 months means 2 complete years. We'll take a bracket for 2 complete years, but for 4 months we have converted it into year. We have converted it into year, right? And in the previous video I told you to convert the values, to get the values. How we can do? I taught you that if it is 4 months, 4 means the third part of the year. So that means 4 plus 4 plus 4 will give us 12, means third part. So for this 4 months, time will be multiplied by 3 and rate will be divided by 3. So what do? We'll write new rate and time for this. So for 4 months, the rate will be divided by 3, means 15 is divided by 3, that means 5% per 4 months, right? And time will be divided by 3. So we have converted 4 months into 1 by 3. So for this, for 4 months, time is 1 by 3. We will multiply it by 3. So we will put one part of the year, right? So like this, we'll take the values. So now dear students, let's put the value. Principal is 26,400 into, for 2 complete years we'll take one bracket, 1 plus 15%, and 2 complete years, so power is 2. And for 4 months, यहाँ पर हम year put करते हैं, 4 months नहीं. So we have converted it into year. 1 by 3 year means time will be taken as 1 plus rate. For 4 months rate will be 5 divided by 100, and 1 by 3 when multiplied by 3 will get 1. So power 1. So just solve it and get the answer. Let's check the LCM. 100 ones are 100 plus 15 upon 100 whole square, and let's reduce it. So the LCM will be 20 ones are 20 plus 1 by 20 raised per 1. So when you will solve it, we'll get 115 by 100 square into 21 by 20 raised per 1. So because the square is there, so we will multiply it for 2 times like this, and multiplied by 21 by 20, and its power is 1, so only one time. So by solving this, dear students, what do we get? We'll get the amount as rupees 36,659 rupees and 7. But 7 is a single digit, so we'll place a 0. So this is the amount which the Kamla has to return to the bank after this rate of interest. So I hope it is clear to you. 2 complete years. For 2 complete years, we'll take a separate bracket. For 4 months, we'll take separate bracket. But before that, we need to convert 4 months into year. And what is the way? 4 divided by 12. So it will, by reducing it, we'll get 1 by 3. But we can't put the power in the fraction form. So what is the trick I told you? Just multiply this year into 3. And why we are multiplying by 3? Because 4 months is the third part of the year. 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12 months. Means 1 year. So 1, 2, 3. 3 parts out of 3 parts, 1 part is 4. So that's why 1 power. So remember this trick. So now dear students, let's move on to question number 3. Fabina borrows rupees 12,500 at 12% per annum for 3 years at simple interest. Simple interest means she borrowed. Borrow मतलब होता है उधार लेना. उसने उधार लिए हैं 12,500 rupees at 12% per annum rate of interest for 3 years. But she will return by applying simple interest. And Radha borrows the same amount for the same period. Same amount means 12,500. Same period means for 3 years at the rate of 10% per annum. Compounded annually. Point to be noted. Compounded annually means for the whole year. Who pays more interest and by how much? Fabina को simple interest ज़्यादा pay करना पड़ेगा या राधा को? Dear students, in my previous video I taught you that the compound interest is always greater than the simple interest, but only if the rate of interest we will take the same. But in this case both the rate of interest are different. So now let us see who will pay more interest. So let's start. So dear students, as per information, Fabina borrowed this amount on simple interest for 3 years and 12% per annum rate of interest. But Radha took the same amount, borrowed the same amount for same time period, but at the rate of 10% per annum, and she will return compound interest. So now who will pay more? So let us find out both type of interest in both the cases. It is given compounded annually in both the cases. So for simple interest, the formula is P into R into T by 100. So P means 12,500 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 3 divided by 100. So by solving it, when you will solve it, you will get the interest as rupees 4,500. So it means that Fabina will pay 4,500 simple interest, means 12,500 plus 4,500. When she'll return, she'll add both the things. Now let us calculate the compound interest for Radha. But as you know that for compound interest, we need to calculate the amount first. So amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised per T. So P is 12,500 multiplied by 1 plus rate of interest is 10 upon 100 and raised per how many years? 3 years, complete years. So when you'll solve it, you'll get 12500 and LCM 10 plus 1 upon 10 whole cube. So you'll get 12500 11 by 10 whole cube, and this whole cube can be written for 3 times. 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. So dear students, by solving it, you will get the amount as rupees 16,637 rupees and 5 means 50 paisa. So this is the amount. Then what will be the compound interest? So compound interest formula is C is equal to A minus P. So what is A? This is A. So 16,637 rupees 50 paisa minus what is principal? It is 12,500. So by subtracting this value, we'll get the compound interest 4137.5 means 50 paisa. So this will be the compound interest and this will be the simple interest. So see who will pay more interest. किसे इंटरेस्ट ज़्यादा पे करना पड़ रहा है? फैबिना. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट ज़्यादा है. बट what is the reason? Do not get confused. In my previous video in which I taught you the difference, at that place दोनों का rate of interest same था, इसलिए compound interest ज़्यादा था. But now here simple interest is more and rate here it is more and rate of interest in case of this is less. So that's why we will say that by comparing the two, as so after this we will write this as simple interest is greater than compound interest. This implies Fabina will pay more interest. And how much extra? कितना ज़्यादा? The difference is, difference के लिए क्या करेंगे? Subtract करेंगे greater में से simple interest minus compound interest. So that is 4,500 minus 4,137 rupees 50 paisa, and the difference is of rupees 362 and 50 paisa. So this is the difference. So I hope it is clear to you. So dear students, let me give you a recapitulation of the question. In the very beginning, there are two girls, Fabina and Radha. They borrow some amount of 12,500 each from someone, and Fabina will borrow it at the rate of 12% per annum, and Radha will borrow it at the rate of 10% per annum for 3 years each. But Fabina will return on simple interest and Radha will return on compound interest. So in case of Fabina, we'll calculate simple interest. In case of Radha, we'll calculate compound interest. Now they asked you in the question, who will pay more interest? So we have compared simple interest by this. So as simple interest is greater than compound interest, so this implies Fabina will pay more interest than Radha. And the difference of the two is, by subtracting them, you'll get the difference. So dear students, I hope it is clear to you. So that's all for now. Try the further questions yourself, and we'll solve them in the next session.